What's up, guys? Thanks for joining another episode, Fantasy Football Wrap-Up. We are super stoked. We have an awesome show for you today. We're going to give away the David Johnson jersey here in just a second. And David Johnson. That was the last one. Sorry, it's been a long day and things ain't going well today. Jordan Reed autograph jersey is going to be going out in just 2 seconds. We have an awesome Thursday night preview matchup. Yep. Thank God the season is starting. We're so stoked. All our drafts are done. Hopefully yours are too. We'll get to that in a minute. But first, let's give away this beauty right here. Autographed David Johnson jersey. You had to subscribe. Jordan Reed. I always want to call him David Johnson.
Well, he's not anything like David Johnson.
No, he's not. So yeah, you had to subscribe to us on YouTube and then follow us on Twitter or Facebook, one of the two. We got a gentleman that did both. His name is John. On Twitter, it's CaliRams83. So congratulations to you. We'll probably hit you up in a day or so, and we'll get you some details. While we can ship this to you, give us your address, and we'll get that out in the mail for you. So congratulations to John. Super excited. That's our last gift for a little bit. We'll do another one maybe in about a month or two, maybe quarter.
Nobody's getting the Charlie Cashley autographed helmet.
The Charlie Cashley autographed Houston Texans. It's priceless. I don't care. Don't send us your quotes. Nothing. You're out. All right, guys. We have an awesome show here. We're going to do Thursday night preview here for the big Pats and Chiefs matchup. Yep, we'll have another video coming out later on in the week, probably sometime this weekend, either Friday or Saturday, going over the matchups for Sunday and Monday night's game. One more thing we want to touch on. We don't know every single detail yet, but certainly the hurricane coming through South Florida. It looks like that game's going to be either canceled or rescheduled. From what I've seen on Twitter, it looks like you're just going to have to sub in players.
Good luck.
It looks like they're going to make up that game in Week 11 so far in the bye weeks. If that changes, we'll let you know. They will not be retroactive. So again, as far as we know, as of right now on Wednesday, you have to take out Mike Evans and put him on the bench. And
you're not getting points for him this week.
And you're not getting points for him this week. You'll get points for him in Week 11 on his bye week is when it looks like they're going to make up that game.
So all you guys that wanted to double points with
Landry, Winston.
all these quarterbacks. Oh yeah, I'm going to take
Evans.
Winston and Evans. Now you lost them for Week 1.
That is correct. So any Dolphin player, Landry, Parker, Stills, one of the defenses, I had a few guys, take those guys out of your lineup, put your bench players in so at least you get something. So just keep an eye on that. Check your rosters. All right, guys, let's get right to it. We are super stoked. Open up with the World Champs today, or actually Thursday, rather. So a few guys that are rated high. Kareem Hunt, what round did you take Kareem Hunt? 5th?
I stole him in round 5. I say I stole him because if you don't take him in round 4, you're stupid. But
yeah, it seems to me I didn't like him in round 5.
I didn't know he was still there, honestly.
Yeah. I liked him in 6. So. You got him around before me. I'm not super sold on him just for this week. I'm a little bit nervous. I know he's going to be the back, right? He's the guy. Andy Reid's already said so.
Yeah, he's the featured guy. He's going to get all the carries, all the touches, all the opportunities.
Right.
If you guys look back, he's always had McCoy. He's always had Charles. He's always had Westbrook.
Priest.
He's always had these guys.
I don't think he wasn't there for Priest Holmes.
He wasn't there for Priest Holmes or Larry Johnson.
No, that was.
But he had Westbrook. He had McCoy. He went to Charles, and now it's going to be this guy.
Yeah.
You know, even Spencer Ware last year was their featured back. He still gave him the ball, even though he got 3 yards of carry and was annoying to watch.
Right.
But he still got the touches. So I'm not concerned about Kareem Hunt in this game.
I would be.
Only for this reason. We watched what C.J. Prosise did in the passing game last year against this defense.
Yep.
The Patriots defense historically, and we watch it week in and week out, they struggle against backs that can catch the ball.
They do.
And if you can catch the ball, you can have success.
Yep.
Is Kansas City going to win? Hell no. There's no shot Kansas City's winning this game. But I think Kareem Hunt can get you, 20, 23 touches. That's with catches included.
Right.
Maybe 100 total yards and a touchdown in this game, and it's probably going to be a garbage time touchdown. But you know what? That works for fantasy football.
If he's your RB1 or RB2 on your team, and you don't have a good bench, then obviously you play him.
Hopefully it's your RB2, honestly.
This is the thing, so take this. So to me, in standard leagues, if you got a Ty Montgomery or somebody like that you could put in his place personally, I might just for Week 1. He's never played in the NFL. The stage don't get no bigger than going to the World Champs on Thursday night when we're hanging a banner. That is bright lights. We don't know how this kid... I picked up Devin Booker last year when he was going to be the #1 back, and he turned into a puddle of mud. So we don't know what he's going to do in the pros. Does he get nervous? Does he fumble the football? the Patriots are also a good run defense. They got even better this year against the run. They picked up Guy from Baltimore. They are good against the run. He's not running for $150 if that's what you're thinking. Now in PPR, we struggle, like Tyler said, against the running backs in the pass. One of our starting linebackers, outside linebackers, just went on IR, and Shea McClellan.
Yep.
So we're a little thin on linebacker. So he could have some good touches in PPR. He could be good that way. I like him long term. I'm just not crazy about him in this game.
I agree.
If you have another good starter you're depending on, I'd probably go the other one.
I don't think he runs for 100 yards. I just think the total yards. He's going to catch a touchdown in this game.
Like, don't go start Thomas Rawls instead of Kareem
Yeah,
Hunt.
no, he's still going to get you, 13 to 17 points this week.
Right,
but he's going to hit his projection.
Like, I'd rather start Dalvin Cook or someone like that if I could.
Yeah,
if you have those kind of options and it's
yeah.
close for you, then don't go with Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
But if he's still your better option, even with the caution, then go Kareem Hunt.
Avoid at all costs Tyreek Hill as early as he's going right now in this week, in like daily fantasy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because they are going to Belichick is going to take away their best weapon.
I don't think it's Tyreek Hill.
I think Tyreek Hill's, he's not going to be able to stop Kelsey, so that's just out the window. So, unless he's going to put Malcolm Butler on Kelsey, and Kelsey's still going to torch him, because Malcolm Butler was getting torched in preseason by third-string receivers. So
it's preseason.
That's besides the point. But no, Kelsey's going to have a day. Hunt's going to score a touchdown at some point, and
I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe
I don't
not.
think
but
so.
I think he does.
I think Kelsey's going to have a good game, not because he's going to torch it, just because I don't know if that defense can keep up with us. Look, Peterson is good and Berry is good. The secondary is not overly great. They lost Tamba Ali. They got Justin Houston, which is great.
So what do you see Kareem Hunt at this week?
As far as numbers wise?
Yeah, what do you think he finishes with?
I don't know. I could see like 4 catches for 25 yards. I don't think he's going to get a lot.
You just said that the Patriots are bad against running backs to catch the ball. Now you're going to say we're going to have success against it?
Well, I'm just saying you could. I don't think he blows up. I don't think this is the game he goes crazy.
He's getting 80-plus yards in a touchdown in this game.
He's not.
Total yards
he is. Definitely. He might get 80 total yards.
Yeah.
Running and
that's
receiving.
That's what I'm saying. But 80 total yards count as 8 points, plus the touchdown that's 14, plus the catches, probably 3 points in catches.
Maybe.
There you go. You got 21 points. So
well, that ain't happening. That is not happening. He is not going to light it up. If he gets 21
that's not
points,
even a good game.
21 points from your running back is not a good game.
No,
that's great for a good
80,
game.
a touchdown, and the 3 catches.
Yeah,
it's
well,
a
first
good
of all,
game.
I don't think he's getting a touchdown.
Who's getting the touchdowns?
I think Kelsey's going to get a cheap garbage time one.
Kelsey had 4 last year, or 6 last year.
But I think they're going to be playing from behind. I think the Pat's going to.
So what you're saying is you think it's going to be a blowout and they're going to score 7 points in this game?
I don't see them scoring that much.
They're scoring.
I think our defense is fantastic.
They're going to score. You overrate that defense. I'm a Patriots fan, and you still overrate.
I think that defense is great. I think we have the 2 best corner tandems in the league, and I don't think I mean, look, you play Tyreek Hill, you play Kels, you don't play Alex Smith.
You have the 2 best corners, but
can.
Neither of them are built to be able to cover Tyreek.
And you hope. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think they're going to do that much. I'm not that
worried. Well, we're
going
to agree to disagree because. When we tune in next week and he's like, "Oh, I should have drafted Hunt 3 rounds earlier."
Yeah, watch Saturday or Sunday's video, depending on what day we post it, and we'll do a little revision.
Yeah, when Hunt's got 139 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that ain't happening. That is not happening.
That's called blowing up.
Look, you start him probably unless you got someone else better. In Hunt and Hill, you start. The Patriots, you start Brady. That's a no-brainer. We don't really spend a lot of time on
You can't even sit Hunt now because most teams that have the running backs like a Jaye,
right.
If you have a Jaye, you don't have a shot because or any of these guys. Yeah. You have Rodgers.
Kareem, Marshall, Falk, Hunt now.
Hey, you know what? Yeah. Hey, I picked Dalvin Cook for the Rookie of the Year. I wish I could change.
No, not with Kareem Hunt.
No, I would change it to Kareem Hunt right now because at the time Spencer Ware was still there. This guy is the only guy in an Andy Reid offense that is going
He's
to
never
use
even
the
played
back.
in the NFL yet.
Neither is Dalvin Cook, but you're right about him.
No, if he was playing the Pats, I'd tell you the same thing.
No, they were being a homer.
I'm telling you.
I think you guys all agree with that he's being.
We have a great run defense, and they're going to be playing from behind. He's going to take that running game out of there that way.
Lawrence Guy almost got cut.
He didn't almost get cut.
Yes, he did.
Stop watching Bleacher Report. All right, let's get to the Patriots. We don't need to spend too much time on the big ones. Brady obviously is a no-brainer, hands down, no matter what happened with Edelman. Cooks is a no-brainer, although he probably draws Peterson. I don't look for a monster game from Cooks with Peterson on there, but you're still playing anyway. He's probably somewhere between your 2nd to 4th round pick, depending on your league. So I think you play him anyway.
Yeah.
So in the Pats defense, I don't know. If you have enough
I
good
don't
defense, you can play maybe, but
I'm not buying into that defense. I need to see them actually play an offense. I think they'll do okay in fantasy this week, only because the offense for the Chiefs with Alex Smith throwing the ball is going to struggle. I still see
I don't think they
Kansas
get a
City
lot of
scoring.
points. Yeah, I don't see Kansas City scoring.
You don't see them scoring. It's going to be a shutout.
Well, not
40
shut
to
up.
nothing.
I don't see them scoring a lot. They're not scoring 30 this week.
They're not. They're going to score 20. It's not hard to score 20.
I don't
It's
think they're
3
gonna score
touchdowns, or it's a few field goals and a
If they have a good
touchdown.
game, it's because they scored 17, and they're going to lose 35-17.
Oh my God, no! You're going to be disappointed.
It is
Thursday.
banner
You're going
night.
to be
It is
disappointed.
banner night. Come on.
No,
It
you're
is banner night.
overreacting. I don't care if it's banner night or not. Tom Brady doesn't play defense. Malcolm Butler looks like shit this year.
No, that's preseason. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
I've already texted them earlier. We're good.
okay, yeah, here we go with this.
But start those guys. They're a no-brainer. The kicker, the defense. To me, I'd probably start them. Coach, you start.
Yeah.
I think Hogan has a decent game. I don't think they're loaded in the secondary like I think the Pats are.
Yeah, Hogan should be
Peterson
good.
is hands down great, so I think that'll slow Cooks down. I think Hogan, what they're doing is they're playing Hogan and having Hogan run the Edelman routes. Not that he's going to give you Edelman production, because he's not that guy. He's not shifty and stuff. But
Well, he's going to give that production in different ways because he's going to score
Right.
more touchdowns than Edelman will at the end of the year.
well, end of the year, but
So-
just for this game here, in PPR,
I love Chris Hogan
in
this week.
PPR, I love Chris Hogan this week. In standard leagues, maybe not so much.
I still
I'm
think
not
I
sure
like
if he
him in
gets
standard because I think he does get in the end zone. Because Brandon Cooks is going to
He
draw
might.
Peters, I would assume.
He might be the guy they target.
But they just traded for Dorsett, and all the reports that come off of CSNE, which is the New England Sports and stuff, which is the
Of New
tapped
England.
into the Boston.
Yeah.
They're saying that Dorsett is basically they got him to be a decoy. They completely. This isn't Amendola guy. Everyone thinks Amendola is the guy going in the slot.
No.
They've been using Amendola to punt return, and they've been using Chris Hogan in the slot all week.
Right.
That's how
Right.
they've been doing it this week. Whether that translates into the game or
Yeah.
not, I can't tell you for sure. But
Right.
I would go with my gut and say Chris Hogan's going to be in the slot starting the game.
Yeah.
And
Well, even so, in standard league, you got a floor of maybe, hopefully you get maybe 9-10 points on a good week. I mean,
yeah,
I could see Amendola getting 100 yards to get you your 10 points. You know what I mean? Depending on how your scoring is. In PPR, he can get 7 catches, 100 yards. I don't think that's going to be, a monster thing, because I think Brady's going to, have a lot of success. So,
no, definitely.
so you could even start him. So basically, I would start all the Patriots this week. I know Kansas City can be a tough matchup, depending on where they
So
are.
you start Gillisley?
I'm sorry, I do not start Gillisley. I probably don't start Rex Burkhead, although I do think there's going to be some running backs that get touches out of the backfield. It's just, you can't trust the New England backfield. They have 17 of them. Deion White, Lewis, there's just too many.
Yeah.
And right now, we don't know who the guy's going to be.
Yeah.
And I don't think Gillisley has a great game.
No?
I don't think so. We don't even know if he's even going to be the
I think
starter.
Gillisley's a good standard play this week because he could get in the touchdown. They usually do run the ball within the 5.
They're probably going to come out 4 wide and start James White.
You're just
Gillisley,
saying you
you don't
got 07. You
don't
gotta look
even know who
realistic.
the
You don't.
starter is.
You don't. But they're
Everybody
going.
just assumes, he's going to take LeGarrette Blount's role. It don't work that way
I'm not
here.
saying he's a Garrett.
No, I'm not saying you. I should have clarified that.
That's how I feel like I'm under attack again. I'm like, what did I even say?
Well, all I hear is, Blount's gone. They got Gilsey to take those little because he's a big back. He's going to do all the goal line work, the first, second. We don't even know. The kid has been hurt.
They're going to give him the ball eventually on the goal line.
I do. I just don't know if it's going to happen this week. I don't know, because what Bill likes to do is he likes to play against your weaknesses. And
Yeah. Oh, there's no question.
you know what I mean? I think spreading them out is what they want to do.
Yeah.
And they're going to get that defense tired. I think Burkhead could have some catches. Lewis could have some catches. I don't know if there's going to be one guy that gets 20 carries or 18 carries, for 90 yards and a touchdown or 2.
I mean,
Now it could. They could get a lot of 1-yard things, but
for me, I just think Gillisley in standard league play is good because he does have the touchdown upside, and if they do
Right.
get within inside the 10, at some point he's getting a carry in there. They're not going to just sit there and throw at the 4-yard line all game.
no. But how many times do you see James White get the carry? in
How
that?
many
Or
times do
it
you think
could
they
be Rex
want Tom Brady to
Burkhead.
get hit?
It could be Rex Burkhead.
It could be, but what I'm saying is, right now, if you had to say, if I said, who's going to get the goal line ball for the Patriots
I
on
would
the
assume.
1-yard line?
I would assume it's probably Gillisley.
So you go with Gillisley in standard. PPR, don't play any of them.
Yeah.
Because James White, you cannot rely on the guy that's going to split time with Burkhead, Lewis, and
Right,
White.
right.
You can't do that.
They'll have weeks he'll be good for you and weeks he doesn't show up for you because they have a different type of game.
I mean, actually, I shouldn't get all gung-ho on Gillislee, yeah, because they did just bring back Brandon Bolden, who they absolutely love. And
He's a special
I can't
teamer.
stand, he's my least favorite Patriot of all
He's a
time.
special teamer.
Yeah,
Don't
he's
worry
a
about
special person, that's
Yeah,
correct.
that's what it is.
But
Yeah,
overall,
that's a good way. Standard league, you play him.
what I would say, if you have him, do not play Steven Gostkowski, because he's going to miss a kick at some point in this game. I'm done on him. I wanted them to cut him.
You play Gostowski.
You don't play Gostkowski.
Yeah, you do.
No, not unless you like 1 point for extra points.
Well,
he's not
one
going
of
to
the
kick
best
field goals.
He's one of the best. A lot of people can miss field goals nowadays.
No, okay, well, if he's kicking extra points, what the hell does that do for you? It's 1 point each time. So, we scored 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
They got 5 points.
Yeah, he
I
probably
can go
gets.
pick a New Orleans kicker who's going to get me 9 points. Just
Look,
on
he
field
probably gets like a
goals.
42-yard field goal and probably
No
3
way.
extra points. He gives you 7 points.
Oh,
in our league, that'd be 7
that's
points.
great. 7 points.
It's a kicker. What do you want? 10, 15?
Well, I want Justin Tucker. I want one of these other guys. I'll take Kansas City's kicker in this game over Gostkowski because he's going to kick field
Who
goals.
just started practicing? Carlos Santos?
Whatever.
Just
Go pick. You know what? Do you guys yourself a favor. He's on almost every single
Right.
free agent
The-
wire.
the
Go
team
pick up
just-
Chris Boswell.
Right. He's gonna have 2 extra points. Is what he's gonna have.
Who?
The Kansas City kicker.
Yeah, and they know a few field goals.
That means they're gonna score 20, and that ain't happening. We're gonna agree to
I
this
want to
in
know.
real here.
Okay, I know what you're saying here, but I want to know where the confidence comes with this defense. They haven't shown they can stop the run this preseason. They haven't shown they can stop number
Oh
3
my
wide
God,
receivers.
Everybody is all they're talking about is how bad this. It's preseason.
Why? Okay, well, why is that different?
He-
Malcolm Butler is in a contract year playing like shit. Let 3
He barely
touchdowns.
played.
And he let up 3 touchdowns.
How did he live? How did he
Um,
allow it?
Because his guy that he's running with through the back of the end zone,
Alan Branch barely even played this preseason. They're resting people.
they're
Hightower didn't play till week
Lauren's guy
3.
didn't get into games until the 4th quarter because he was playing with the 3rd stringer.
No,
so you're so high on him
That
too.
is- You're putting way too much stock in the preseason. Watch how Thursday works out. You'll see.
I will
I'm not
sit here and I
saying-
will say you were correct if that happens, but you're going to sit here and you're going to say I'm sorry because when they score 21
Well, that ain't
points
happening.
against the Patriots defense
No.
or 24 points when they get the field goal.
Oh
and-
my God! Here we go.
I'm telling you, this is a
Yeah.
defense. When have they ever been elite aside of 2002 to 2005?
2014.
They were not elite.
With
We
Revis
let-
on that team, that defense was better
They
than
did the
last year's
bend.
defense.
They did the bend, but don't break. They let the field goals up instead of the touchdowns. So
That's-
they let you have all the yards. And this is what I'm saying with the kickers. You're sitting here saying, "Oh,
That's-
you're an idiot for playing a kicker against this defense."
That's all they did in 04 and 03. They weren't as
okay. Well,
dominant.
what I'm
They
saying,
didn't break.
this has to play into the kickers. I'm sitting here saying they're going to get yards.
Yeah,
So the
they're gonna
Patriots
get
are
some
gonna,
yards.
so they're going to be in field goal position. Is he just going to miss every single kick and they're just going to get extra
It
points?
doesn't mean they're gonna get into inside the 30-yard line every time.
All right, you're going to be disappointed when you see how easily teams march up and down on this team.
I disagree. It's not
I
the
am-
preseason.
I
When all the
refuse-
starters play,
I
it'll be different.
refuse. I refuse to take.
Their starting team played in week 3. Their starters played. Hightower's first game back,
Yup.
week 3. The starters played. They didn't give up a point. I'm not saying that's gonna happen.
Hightower played 6 snaps in that game. He didn't play all 3 quarters. Like
No,
the
they
others
played the
did.
first half.
No,
But
because
all
Jonathan
the-
Freeney, the
all
guy
the
that
starters
cut, was
played.
playing in that game.
All the starters played the first half, including Hightower. Played the
I
first
understand.
half.
No, he did not play the first half. Go back right now, look on your computer. He played about 7 plays.
It's more than that. But either way, that whole defense, starting defense played, they gave nothing. Prior to that, they were having guys come in and out. They didn't play the whole starting unit.
So
In
what
the
you're
first-
saying
in the
is.
first, you guys go by preseason.
Okay,
and in the first game, the
Well, what do
starters-
you go by? What do you go by? Camp against each other? Is that
No,
what you're
you
going
can't
by?
go by preseason.
Well, you can't go by camp, so how do you know?
Everybody's like, oh, they gave up 123 points. In the first preseason game, the starters didn't even play. They didn't even play.
You're not even realizing that your argument doesn't even make sense because now you're basing off of what? What are you basing this defense off of?
I don't know, history. Gilmore's
Which
been
one
in the
did
league
we
for how
saw?
long?
Huh?
Butler's been in the league for 3. I pretty much know what I'm going to get out of Butler. I'm going to get out of McCourty. I'm going to get out of Hightower. I'm going to get out
you
of...
know what Gilmore's going to do in a new offense, a new defense.
I think I have a pretty
You know
good
what
idea.
Hightower's going to do when he's now moving to the end because he's not going to play a linebacker anymore.
They're going to mix it up, and they don't play the same
And you
defense.
know what it means when Kyle Van Noy is starting for you. That means the running back's going to catch about 9 balls in this game. You know that's right because he sucks.
He does, but they'll cover up.
Shea McClellan, the
he's
Dottie
on IR.
Seal,
He's
is on
on
IR
IR
now, so that's you got an
Yeah.
addition by subtraction.
Or Van
there.
Noy on IR. One of those two useless people.
Patrick Chung won't be able to cover Kelsey, even though he is above average at covering tight ends. I do like Chung.
Yeah.
McCourty's solid.
You won't cover him well, though.
No, he won't. But it just depends. If they put Tyreek Hill on Butler, did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yep.
Taylor Gabriel spun Butler around like a top 3 or 4 times in that game.
He had a
Just
couple
twisted
plays on
him
him, yeah.
down.
Well, he fell down on the big play. I mean, let's not get carried away.
Well, that's because he did a double move and he turned the wrong way and fell down. That's all. That's called a good move.
Bad things happen.
I don't know. Butler's a little overrated for me.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not kidding.
Well, last year he was the best cornerback
No,
that ever
that's
played
not
for
what
the
I ever
Patriots,
said.
and you won
Not
the
what I
signed
said.
contract.
I said I
Now
would
we
have given
should
him
be cut.
$10 million to play
Oh,
for the
here we
year.
go. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining the show. We'll be here all night long. Check us out. We'll be back a couple of days with some more videos for you for the games later on in the week. Have a good one.
Thanks, guys.